Good day, beautiful garden lovers. Well, there's only 4 weeks left into this season before I close down this whole garden that I worked on all summer. And today what I'm going to be doing is this pathway. As you saw in a previous video, I did this pathway here with stone and mulch. Now it's time to do this pathway. And this is going to be the pathway, hang on, I'll back up. This will be the pathway that's going to lead to the pond. This whole area is going to be a special area here. There will be a little picket fence that I'm thinking, I might change ideas, but this is what I'm thinking for now, picket fence and a door right here. You know, something little. I'll have some flowers growing around it in the front. And this is going to be a shade garden, mostly shade. Here we get a little bit of sun, but all that is shade. I want to have also some sort of seating area. Of course, as mentioned before, this back here will be a wood fence. The pond will be there. I just want a nice area where I can come sit in front of the pond in a nice seating area and just read a book or something. So today it's not about the pond, today is about this here. So as you see, I already drew out my path line, took my measurements and chose my rocks and set them up. So today is going to be about cutting it all out, taking out all of the grass, placing the rocks, the stones, and leveling them. Then after that, adding the mulch. And like I only have 2.5 bags of mulch, so I might not be able to mulch the whole thing. But we're gonna do what we can do today. I'm gonna have to cut a little bit of this out here because it's coming in a little too close. I prefer it leading to that path type of thing because it was just, you know, the flow was better. So I'm gonna get started and let's get digging. All right, so I have everything I need. I have my edger here. And of course, I'm gonna time lapse this so that you don't have to watch me do the whole thing. All right, let's move on. So I'm going to show you all the dirt that I took here. I'm going to bring it at the other end of the garden and I'm dumping it over here where this will continue out to here. So I'm just going to dump this there and that's what I'll be doing. Dumping, raising it just a little bit. And then I have this side too that I dumped a while ago where my fountain grass is, my gigantor. All right, so let's get this dumped and we'll move on. The way I'm doing this, just so you know, in case you didn't see my other videos the way I was doing it, all I do is, of course, I cut out the sides here where the limit is. I cut out a straight line like that, and just a little below it, I'll leave maybe 4 or 5 inches of grass, and I'll do the same thing. I'll come make a straight line right across, and then I'll do the same thing a little further back. Straight line across. Doesn't have to be straight, but you know what I mean. Okay, so this one was already done. So this one's done, and there's that. So now I do the tic-tac-toe. I'm gonna do the same thing like this. When I started off this year, I was pulling the grass out with a knife. I was, cutting with the knife underneath the roots. And yeah, sure, it was an okay technique if you're just gonna take a small patch out. But this by far is the best technique I found to remove sod. Hang on, honey, get out of the way. Then I'll come right underneath it, give it a kick, and you can just pull it out into square clumps like that. It's not too hard on the back. I think it's one of the easiest ways to do it, and it gets done pretty fast actually. I was surprised that I was able to, you know, finally get my other path done in such quick time. I'm not saying it didn't take any work, any muscle, but yeah. So see how easy it just comes out? So there's no roots and nothing around this area, so we're good to go. Then after, when I'm done taking all the grass off, I'll dig just a little more, just a little deeper, so that I can have, I'd say maybe 6 inches deep. I don't know, I'm just eyeing it, guys. Just a little deeper, just so that my rocks can fit. But then I also have to come in, and each and every rock is a different, you know, they're not the same thickness. Some need to go in a little deeper than others. So, yeah. So let's just fast forward this and time lapse it, whatever you want to call it. So this is what it looks like once it's all dug out. Now, time to level everything. So I'm gonna have to crouch down, sit down, and just level all of the rocks, because some of them are thicker and some of them are thinner. That's fine. We'll level it all, then I have to step on it to see that it's not rocking. Once that's all done, I'll go ahead and fill it in with the mulch. Again, I'm not sure if I have enough, so if not, I'll just have to go get some on the weekend. So let's keep our fingers crossed. It's October 1st and I'm still sweating. It's still hot out here. I think I'm gonna need to tie my hair. All right, so let's level this out. This whole side here is going to be plants also, and I have flowers in here also. So this is going to become a flower bed on this side, this whole side here. I really don't want to miss out on any space for flowers. I know some space is going to be important, definitely, but yeah, we shall see. So I'm going to get leveling, and I'll see you when I'm done. All right, so I think it's looking not bad. We're not looking for perfection. We're just looking for it to look good. Because it's got to look natural also, right? But some of them are a little wiggly, but it will settle in once I get the mulch in a few weeks. Everything should just settle in and tighten up. There's a few roots here that I need to cut out. And by the way, if you're wondering what I'm using to anchor this down, but I don't know what they're called. I got them online. They're spikes, or they look like huge staples. So that's what I use to anchor down just hold down the cord to take the measurement, to show the delimitation. And by the way, I just wanted to show you, I named that butterfly Pee-wee. Look, he's still here. There's only one, he or she, I'm not sure. I found out that if I want more of these European peacock butterflies, can you see them on the brick right there? If I want more of these, I should plant some stinging nettle. So I'm gonna have an area, a little corner where I'll put the stinging nettle, because apparently they lay their eggs only on stinging nettle. So I'm gonna get some of that so we can have more of these butterflies. He hangs around here. He just stays here, hangs around on that beautiful butterfly bush, and he comes around and flies around me to say hello. He stays all day. Hey Jace, are we gonna put some mulch now? I think we're ready, we'll try it. I think we're ready. So I had a few bags of these already open. So this here, maybe just a slight bit higher, but so is it over there. But that's fine, because here I'm gonna have a raised walkway, probably next year, all out of wood. So I'm gonna have wood planks like this. So we're gonna be stepping down into the path. But right now it might be a little lower and we're stepping up into the path, but that's fine. You know, and if there's anything, we can always fix it later. So I'm just gonna dump this. Watch it, Jace. Ooh, look at that. Oh, guys, I'm not sure I'm gonna have enough. Oh my. What is that, fourth of the bag? I can't believe it. May need more. Oh, excuse me. I have 2 full bags. That's what I just dumped there, so, It won't stay this orange. It's because it's wet. Do this here. Let's get this in. And as the soil and the mulch, as everything sets in, the rocks set in also. But it's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking slick. All right, let's get the other bag. I pre-opened it. I want to fight with the bag. Here we go. Okay, Jace. A little here. Need more here. Pee-wee's around. Pee-wee's watching me mulch. You know what? I might be okay. I have an extra bag. I might be okay. All right, let's go get the other bag. All right, Jace, we need another bag. So that's like 2.5 bags that it will have taken. Last one. I gotta get more, because I gotta prepare everything before fall. There are certain perennials that need protection from harsh winters. Like Here we're zone 5. These scissors don't cut anymore. They have worked so hard this summer. Zone 5 here, 5A, and there's certain perennials like that butterfly bush right there where the little one's still there. So he's just circling my head. Yeah, so we need to mulch to protect the butterfly bush because it's zone 5, but we're newly zone 5. We used to be zone 4, but our winters lately have been not as cold as usual. So I don't know, in the maybe less than a decade. So there you go. I have myself a shadow that's in the way. I'm noticing, like here it's a little too high here. I don't have enough mulch, so that's the problem here. So I need to get a little more mulch to try to fill in because I know this is gonna crush down. Because see this one that I did, the last one that I did here, see how the color changes? Well, everything crushed down, so I would have to add more. But I'm not gonna add more now. I'm gonna just add it in the spring. Same thing for this one. This will be fine for now. At least I have my path carved out. Let's see how this works. Nice. And you see how it finishes here abruptly? Well, as I mentioned later, this path will probably lead into this garden here that I'll be doing here. That will be for that's another project for another time. But yeah, I'm not sure how I'm gonna end this, if it's gonna just go into the garden here or if I'm gonna continue out here, because all of this here, there's going to be more pathways, all of this is all going to be garden also. I told you guys this is a huge project. You know, this has to go. My grapevine, that's got to go. So, okay, that's going to be it for this episode. So thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with me today. There you go. We got a nice path in. We got so many more to do. So I hope that you like, subscribe, and continue following this channel because I've got so much to do. We got years to go and only four more weeks before I close this garden and we enter into winter. But we're bringing that inside. We will be planting seeds. All kinds of stuff is going to be happening. So just keep following and hanging out with me. Thank you so much for watching. Keep gardening, guys.